This question is from GATE 2013 Electronics and it is based on breakdown voltages of capacitor. So it says that three capacitors whose values are 10 microfarad, 5 microfarad and 2 microfarad respectively. They have breakdown voltages of 10 volt, 5 volt and 2 volt respectively. So for the interconnection shown below, so this is the interconnection, C2 and C3 are connected in series and C1 is connected across them in parallel. So it says that for the interconnection shown below, we have to find the maximum safe voltage that can be applied across the combination and the corresponding total charge is stored in effective capacitance across the terminals. So we have given the breakdown voltages. So if the voltage exceeds the breakdown voltage, the capacitor will break down. So considering these two things, we have to determine the maximum safe voltage that can be applied across the combination and the total charge for that voltage. So we are given four options: 2.8 and 32, 2.8 and 36, 7 and 119, 7 and 80. So we are given that the C1 capacitor is 10 microfarad and its maximum voltage is 10 volt. So VC1 max is 10 volt. So we can determine the charge across capacitor C1, the maximum charge across capacitor C1. Let's say it is QC1. So QC1 will be equal to 100 microcoulomb because value of charge is equal to capacitance into voltage. Now C2 is given as 5 microfarad. So C2 is 5 microfarad and the maximum breakdown voltage of C2 is 5 volt. So this is the maximum voltage that can be applied across capacitor C2. So VC2 max is 5 volt. So the maximum charge across capacitor C2 can be equal to 25 microcoulomb. Now we are given C3 is equal to 2 microfarad and the breakdown voltage of C3 is 2 volt. So the maximum voltage that can be applied to C3 is 2 volt. So VC3 max is 2 volt. So QC3 max will be equal to the charge across capacitor. The maximum charge that can be stored in capacitor C3 will be equal to 4 microcoulomb. Now the charge of the charge of capacitor C2 is 25 microcoulomb and the charge of capacitor C3 is 4 microcoulomb and the charge of capacitor C2 is 25 microcoulomb. But in series combination of capacitor, the charges will be same. So in series the charge has to be equal to same. In series charge will be same because same current is flowing in a series connection. So in series charge will be same. And out of these two values, we have to select the lowest value out of these two between 25 microcoulomb and 4 microcoulomb, because if we select the higher value then the C3 will break down because its voltage, maximum voltage is only 2 volt and if its voltage exceeds 2 volt then this capacitance C3 will break down. So we will have to select the minimum value of charge. So QC2 will be equal to QC3 will be equal to 4 microcoulomb. And now we have QC2, so we have to find the VC2. So VC2 will be equal to QC2 upon capacitance C2. So this is 4 microcoulomb and the capacitance value is 5 microfarad. So VC2 comes out to be equal to 0.8 volt. So Vc2 is equal to 0.8 volt and Vc3 is equal to 2 volt, because 0.8 volt is less than 5 volt. So this is correct. So Vc2 is equal to 0.8 volt and Vc3 is equal to 2 volt. So in series the voltages will be add. So Vc2 equal to Vc2 plus Vc3 is equal to 2.8 volt. So the value of the voltage is equal to 2.8 volt. So out of these two, C and D cannot be possible because the value of voltage can only be 2.8 volt. Now we have find Vc2 plus Vc3 equal to 2.8 volt. So if this voltage is equal to 2.8 volt, the total voltage across these two capacitances. So in parallel the voltages are same. So Vc1 will be equal to Vc2 plus Vc3. The voltage of capacitor C2 plus the voltage of capacitor C3. So Vc1 will also be equal to 2.8 volt. Now if Vc1 is equal to 2.8 volt, then we can easily identify the charge across the capacitor C1. So it is equal to 2.8 volt into its value. So its value is 10 microfarad. So 2.8 volt into 10 microfarad is equal to 28 microcoulombs. So QC1 is equal to 28 microcoulombs and we have already found out QC2 equal to QC3 equal to 4 microcoulomb. QC2 equal to QC3 equal to 4 microcoulomb. So in parallel the charges will add. So C2 is equal to 25, the charge across this combination is 4 microcoulomb and the charge across C1 is equal to 28 microcoulomb. So if we add the two charges, then it comes out to be 32 microcoulomb. So the correct option is 2.8 volts and 32 microcoulombs. So this is the correct option. Thank you.